Listen to what John says in his gospel, chapter 16, verse 33. He says this: "These things I have spoken to you, that in me you will have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world." And I love what he says here, because what he's letting us know is that we're going to have tribulation. And I think as Christians, we do a disservice to the new believers. We tell the new believers when they come into the church that God's promises are yes and amen, that our cup is going to overflow, that we're going to have plenty, that we're going to have this wonderful, amazing Christian life, and that God is for us and he's not against us. And yes, that is absolutely true, but we neglect to tell them that they're going to have trials and tribulations. We neglect to tell them that their faith is going to be tested by fire. And so when these new believers come in and they are attacked because of the enemy of this world who goes to and fro like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. When their faith comes under fire, then they're going to fall away and they leave and they never come back. And I've heard him say this with my own ears: I did not sign up for this. And what a disservice. And that's why I think it's so important that when new believers come in, that we sit them down and say, hey, let's have a Bible study. Let's talk about Christianity 101. Let's talk about what it means to be a Christian. Let's talk about your faith and what it means to be saved, what you're being saved from. Let's talk about, continually doing the things that you did at first when you got saved, right? Sanctification, justification, redemption. Let's sit down and talk about these things and how to overcome the enemy and why the Lord gave us the power and the authority to trample on serpents. And let's sit down and talk to them about this and have, open discussion and explain to them. A lot of times we get them in, we get them saved, get them on their route to giving, and then we're done. We don't spend any more time with them. I believe discipleship is one of the most important things we can do as a body of believers. It's to train them up, lead them up, show them why we do what we do, why we believe what we believe, and this is what you can expect as a Christian. And one of the stories I go to is when Jesus sent the disciples across the Sea of Galilee. He said, hey, y'all go to the other side. I'm going to meet you over there. And in the middle of the night, while they were doing the things that Jesus told them to do, they were in the will of God. They were being obedient. They listened to what Jesus told them to do, like we all do so often. And the worst storm of their life came. And the storm was, waves were crashing around them, and they really thought they were going to perish. And that is also the same time that Peter walked on water. So within the storms, we see these miracles and that Jesus is with us. But we do such a disservice to new Christians when we tell them all the good stuff about our faith in Jesus, but we don't tell them that their faith is going to be tested by fire. So I personally think we need to do better. I think as we're counseling and discipling people to come to know Christ, that we should tell them the whole gamut of everything that's coming. The good, the not so good, the strength, how our faith is going to be tested in the fire, but how we're going to come out of this and be stronger. And let's not just tell them that, oh yeah, being a Christian, everything is great, it's fine, you're not going to have any problems. That's absolutely not true. So let's do better at that, guys. And let me know in the comments what you think about this and some ideas possibly that you may have on how we can better disciple new believers. Hey, God bless you. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.